Alright, hey howdy, good morning. Hope everyone's doing alright at whatever point in time you are watching this. Today we're going to be playing Fracture Field. Can't say I've played it yet before, so we'll get to learn the game together. I believe it's where you just mine some rocks and ores, and we'll see what the game has in store. Let's go and start a new game. Alright, so let's look at what we got here. We got a stick where we click and it breaks stuff. Alright, that's cool. Got a mystery substance here. Looks like some rocks there, which I'm assuming once you break this, you'll get some from it. Then we got our achievements, and I'm assuming tools. Let's see, player, we got fracture, hit speed, 3/4 of a second, pierce 1, crit chance 1%, crit multiplier ×2. Well, let's see what we get from it. Then we got quarry, stats. All right, well, without further ado, let's get breaking the rock. First strike, do your first damage to a rock. Nice. Bloop. All right, wow, 2 achievements right off the bat. Cool. Wonder how many. All right, so from that one rock, we got 10 blue. I wonder if it'll tell me what that is. And then 5 what looks like rocks. So first strike, cool. All right, so I wonder how many it takes starting out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, looks like with that, we've saved enough to buy our first upgrade. Increase base damage by 1. All right. So in theory, it's now 2, so we should be able to break it now in 5 hits. 2, 4, and 5. Awesome. Go ahead and break some more. Alright, so we got the Forceful Strike, increase base damage, fracture. In parentheses by +1. We're level 1, effect +1 to +2. Then we got Swift Strikes, increase hit speed by 10%. We can go up to 22 levels, and it'll go up to 1.11. Alright. That's a 22. This one looks like it's an infinite amount. And we got rocks. Rocks is highlighted. Nothing happens when we click on it. Cool. But we got stone capacity, increase maximum stone rocks by +1. We got 9 levels. And let's see, effect goes from 1 to 2 if we upgrade it. Then we got resource purity, increase the stone resource output by +25%. Stone resource. I'm assuming with the icon that's here, your stone resource is what's here at that next to the blue. Let's see, do we want a little bit more? Yeah, we'll focus on that first. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, so now we're getting 1.3 per hit. Whereas before, I believe we were just getting 1. Okay. Oh, alright, now we got Stone Acuity. Increases damage to the stone layer by 25%. Level 0 of 4. Effect is... okay, goes up 25%. Kind of self-explanatory. Alright. Then the next one is unlock the ability to break through clay. Cool. We got drones. Max drone count. Increase the maximum number of automated drones by +1. Reinforced drills. Drones deal a percentage of your fracture damage. Increase this by 10%. Currently, it's at 50% our max fracture, so we're at a fracture of 2, so it'd only give 1 damage. All right. Thruster tuning, increase drone move speed by 10%, and then rapid strikes, increase the drone hit speed. Cool. Go back to our upgrades, see what we got. Swift strikes. Yeah, let's speed that up a little bit. See if it makes a difference. A little bit. Also, you can click and hold, so you don't have to click every time. You can just hold it down and let it do the work for you. Collect your first 100 dust. Nice. Okay, rock bottom. Destroy your first rock completely. Interesting. Dust to dust. 100 dust. Tip. Destroying rocks grants currency. All rock types grant their own currency along with a universal dust currency. Okay. So that's your universal dust currency. Got it. And then this is your stone resource. Yes, I guess that's what it is. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and grind up some some boulders. Wonder if that little phrase is trademarked. It's not just any boulder. It's a rock. I know. Cheesy throwback. Land your first critical hit. Nice. Hip, hold the left. See what else we got? Critical thinking. Land your first critical hit. Cool. Alright, let's see what we can do. Increase the damage to the stone layer by 25%. What about our main upgrades? Forceful strike, we'll upgrade that. We might as well go ahead and upgrade. How much do we got? 87? We'll see. Try to get some more stones leveled up. Stone capacity. Hey, we got 2. Which don't really mean much yet. I'll have to get some drones to do some auto breaking for me. Order some UI elements for the hotkeys. Okay, cool. Achievement clicker. Perform 100 manual clicks. Nice. Alright, let's see what we got. Stone capacity. Forceful strike. And we'll go ahead and get one little drone. Upgrade path. Purchase 10 upgrades. Automated mining. Deploy your first drone. Well, the good news is the more we upgrade our fracture, the more damage that the drone does automatically, since it does 50%. That's cool. On our manual click, so we can get it in 2 hits, which is pretty awesome. Speeding along. I'm gonna upgrade the resource purity, see if we can't get a little more out of it. Oh, there's a cooldown on the drone. Gotcha. I wonder if it tells you that. Increase the maximum number of automated drones. Drone hit speed. Move speed. Percent of your fracture damage. Just by 10%. Get another drone going. And then we will increase that 100%. You click drones to wake them up. Oh, okay. Wake up. They do have a well, they have an automatic cooldown, I guess, but you can interrupt it by clicking on it. Pretty interesting mechanic. Increase the damage to the stone layer. 270. See if we can get it down to a 1 hit. We're at 2 clicks. You can click on drone so we can. Right. Novice miner, destroy 100 rocks. Oh, getting super close. Pardon me. Boom. Let's go. I should be able to afford the next, yeah. Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and max out what we can do for our stone. I want to max this one out, and then I also want to get this one to level 10, and then we'll go unlock our clay. Don't know where to go. I keep taking all of its. Haha, pranked you, pranked you. Oop. Let's see, that's 7. It's like telling my guys to go do something, and then I take over before they get to it. They're like, boss, let me do something, please. I'm like, sorry. Gotta learn delegation a little better. Let you do your job. You can now upgrade your tool by opening the tools. Interesting. Wonder how much more money we'll get, or I say money, but currency you'll get from clay versus the stone. I wonder if it's a substantial jump or if it's just like a little jump. Not too sure. Golly, that price definitely jumps up a lot. Probably need to focus on resource purity first and get that up so we can get more resources out of it instead of just tin. Let's go ahead and look at what we got for tools. Upgrade your tool to master the quarry. Better tools means more fracture, pierce, and range. Fracture and pierce multipliers apply to manual drone and bomb hits. Note, range also increases the range of drone wake up from clicks. Okay, so right now we got the pointed stick, a basic stick with sharpened end, better than bare hands. Alright, then we got a makeshift hammer, a crude hammer made from scavenged materials. So we get a 1.5 multiplier, 1.5 for fracture, pierce, and then 0.75 for range. Our current's 110, so that's for 1,000. We won't even look at the other ones yet. We gotta get 1 million, 100 million, 10 billion. My goodness, alright, well. Yeah, for sake of our drones, see if they can now one-shot them. Now we got 12. Yep, sure thing. Cool. Upgrade our drills a little bit. Oh, okay. Gotta learn the spacing on this thing, but now I can do multi-hits. If they're close enough. Boom. Alright, then. Neato burrito. Gotta get it just right, though. It's not where you would normally think the mouse placement would be. Alright. Full-time purchase your first tool. Let's go back to our rocks. Get this up to level 10. Boom. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, okay. You can only get 10 per rock. Gotcha. Although it's jumping up pretty good and pretty quick. But... Buster tuning. No, let's get these level 1s at least. Get some more drones. For 70% thruster. If you see it, you see it. Well, I guess we'll just grind away for a little bit until we can get to the, level 9 of this, and then we can jump over to our clay. Which I'm sure if I went to clay, I could level it up quicker, but, you know. You might not know, actually, and that's okay. There's a way that seemeth right unto a man. Doesn't make it the right way, but... it is what it is. Options, let's see. Well, at least we got one more to max that out. Quite frankly, it's one heck of a grind to get to 5,699. It is what it is, mate. We getting there slowly but surely. Only 1,000 plus or minus left to go. Yeah, a little more than that. But we're making quicker progress. Can believe that. Experience miner, destroy 100, come on now, 1,000 rocks. Who knew you could be dyslexic for numbers? Or just plain dumb, either one. I'll take it. Alright. Boom, max level, there we go. Also got an achievement. Max the stone capacity upgrade, cool. Alright, I made us wait long enough. Let's go and unlock some clay. Oh, looks like we got a, an unlocked option. A bomb. Now we can go hit that. Tip, you have unlocked bombs. You can use bombs by clicking, then placing. Clicking and dragging, right mouse clicking, or using the hotkey shown in the bomb panel. Hold the hotkey to preview the placement. Okay, so if I hit X, oh, alright. Boom. Looks like there's a cooldown. Your first bomb achievement, cool. Destroying a layer has a chance to transition to deeper unlocked layers. Upgrade deeper veins within each rock layer to increase the transition chance. Okay. Not sure what that means yet, but I'm sure we'll find out here soon enough. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I wasn't necessarily wrong in trying to grind out the stone, because the clay has its own resource output. Okay. Now we got bomb upgrades. Merciful strike. Alright. We got lucky strike. Increase the critical hit chance. Devastating blow. Increase critical hit damage. And then focus force increases pierce. Okay. We'll go ahead and get them to level 1. We'll try to get this up some so we can knock them clay out a little better, quicker. Also upgrade our speed. So what we got here? Cooldown reduction, blast radius. So let's see if it made much of a difference. Boom. Alright, bombs only consume charges if they hit rocks. Place bombs near clusters for maximum effort. Cool. Keep the drones on the stone, because they can one-shot them, and I'll focus on that. Clay has a hardness of 10, which reduces your damage. Upgrade focused force to pierce it. Okay. Let's see, we got 776, so we'll go spin that on. Focus force, why not? Go ahead and upgrade devastating blow as well. And then we will upgrade our damage to clay, resource purity, and then we'll break this one and go and save up to get more. More to be able to respawn. Which I honestly probably should have done that first. But you live, you learn. There we go. 2 to spawn in. Still taking a little bit longer for them to spawn in. Let's go ahead and get a few more. It looks like I can now one-shot them, which is pretty cool. So we got sandstone's the next upgrade. Oh, we got a few more options here too. All right, let's go over them real quick. Maximum clay by 1. Deeper veins increases the chance to transition from stone to clay by 20%. Okay, also increases the chance rocks will spawn as clay. Note, rocks spawned at higher layers also yield the previous layer's resource. Okay, not really sure what that means quite yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Resource purity, get more resource out of it to be able to upgrade faster. In fact, I'll go ahead and upgrade that. Clay acuity increases damage to that specific type of resource. Chain reaction, increased overall damage transfer from stone to clay by 10%. Alright, and then unlock sandstone. Ooh. We're at 6,000. Let's go and upgrade this a little bit. I don't know why they let you upgrade the purity. Increase stone resource output. It says 10, but when it gets to short, it shows 22. I would think. Then I guess I'd be thinking wrong, because 10 is actually what's going here, and whenever you break that, it goes up at 50. Alright. Need to get some more clay to show up. I wonder if they don't... I wonder if they spawn on their own, or if it's a result of quote-unquote punching through the layer on the rock. Interesting. I think that one spawned on its own. Oh, destroyed that. Turn that one into... I haven't seen one spawn on its own yet, so I'm assuming that it's based off of the stone getting... Well, as it said... transfer from stone to clay. Number of bombs, cooldown between use, blast radius. It's not much of an increase, to be honest. Or at least it don't look like it's much of an increase. Bomb damage. Alright. Perform 1,000 manual clicks. What? Not me. The bomb might be more useful later on. I don't see it being very... like, oh, let me use it. I guess if you don't want to have to click all over the place and want to wait for things to spawn in. But, quite frankly, part of the fun of the game is clicking. Clicking around. Let's see. Play for 30 minutes. Wow. Time sure flies. Okay, so whenever we do that, increased overkill damage. Alright, so that's what we're getting whenever it does that number right there. Overkill damage. That's cool. Must have been a critical hit there, yeah. Let's see, do we got any max? Alright, so we got 9 levels for this, 4 levels for that. That one you can constantly upgrade. We only have 1 more for this, so we'll go ahead and upgrade this one to the max. And then this one's to level 10 as well. Alright, well, looks like we got a bit of a grind on our hands, but ain't nothing we can't handle. You know what, I think I'm gonna upgrade my drones, get a couple more in here. Speed them up a little bit. And then we will get this max level. Chain reaction. We got another achievement. Upgrade attic, 100 upgrades. Perfect makeshift hammer technique, 1,000 hits. I wonder how many achievements there are in this little game. Actually, you know what? Oh, check that out. Forgot there was that little A down there where you can press it. Okay, well, we'll just discover them as we go, I reckon. I completed. Boom. Look at that. Destroy 3 rocks and 1 bomb. Nice. Max that one out. Go back here. Get some more purity. And then how much we got? We got 5,000. Well, we might be able to bump all of them up 1 more. Here we go. Let's check out what we got here. We're at fracture 33, hit speed 0.29 seconds, 39 pierce, 3.5 crit chance, and a 2.6 multiplier. Query, enable auto hit. Total rocks, maximum of 10. We got 4 and then 5. Note, hover any rock in the quarry here to view its stats. Oh, check that out. Health 50, hardness 10, yield 12, dust yield 50. Okay. Yield 26, dust yield 10. Alright, cool. Let's go clay, let's see what happens. Alright, they still attack that. Cool. Still attack the stone. Enable auto hit. What does that mean? Ah. Interesting. So you don't even have to click anymore with that enabled. You just hover over and let it do its job. Nice. Alright, that's a little too much. A little too much at one time. Let's go to stats. Let's see what we got. 1,500 manual clicks, manual damage. Manual damage itself. Total, single. Drone hits, 1,800. Reused, 7 hit. Players destroyed. Economy, 117 upgrades. Stone, clay. Alright. Cool. Let's see what we got. 8,000, 2, 4. Let's go get all these 1 more upgrade. Then we'll go back to our rocks. Clay, let's see what we can upgrade. We got level 6, infinite. We got 10 levels here. 9 levels there. Gonna get some more rock. And we can afford that. And chain reaction. I kind of want to hold off on the sandstone. I know it sounds silly, but I like to try to max out each level before moving on. so I don't get carried away. I'm a completionist to an extent. Some might call it OCD, but you know what, we just ignore that negativeness. We'll get a couple more drones. Oh. First time I noticed this. Tip. Pierce allows you to negate hardness of deeper rock layers. When your pierce is higher than a rock layer's hardness, you'll deal bonus damage. Upgrade focused force to increase it. I feel like we read something similar earlier in the game, but it's neither here nor there, I reckon. Boy, I'm getting a bunch of just stone. What happened to my clay spawn rate? My goodness. Well, it's still going up, so I'm assuming it's going right through both layers in one hit. Ooh. Which I guess is also why you're seeing the gray and the clay color. Terracotta, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Terracotta isn't a color, I don't think. It might be. I don't think it is. But I could be wrong. More yield from them. Alright, well. We still got 7 upgrades to go there. It's going to be a bit of a grind for that. We got 5,000, but that is our last maximum upgrade for that. 1632. What happened? Goes up to 25%. Get it to level 10. Wow, that's different. Let's see, what's the goal for this video? I think if I can get the sandstone unlocked... Or how long have we been going? It's been 42 minutes already. You know what? I might just keep the ball rolling. I don't really want to upgrade that though before I do. Gotta do a bit more breaking of rocks. There we go. Boom, that one's max level. New achievement, Clay Sculptor. Quite frankly, it's going to take way too long to get that upgraded, so let's go ahead and upgrade our next layer. Sandstone has a hardness of 100, which reduces your damage. Upgrade focus force to pierce it. Right, well. Let's look at the stats on this. Blurry. Sandstone. Oh, well, fair enough. Unlock World Fracture. Unlocks the ability to fracture the world and earn core fragments. Okay, effect lock to unlock. Fair enough. Let's go with Softened Stone. Reduces hardness by 20%. Just speeding it up a little bit, not much though. Alright, well, let's go with our upgrades. Oh, we got a level 20. Cool. New achievement, never miss. 100 rocks in a row without missing. I feel like I've missed a lot, so I don't really know how that achievement happened, but okay. I guess it has some low standards. Let's go back here. So our pierce is 249, which should be more than enough to pierce through that. Because it's only at 100, I think it said. We'll go ahead and upgrade our Core Strike with Devastating Blow. Go back here, get our Resource Purity up. Go ahead and get the Chain Reactions upgraded a bit. And then here we'll go to Purity or Capacity. That is the question. We'll go Capacity first and then Purity. So if we had enough of both. It's cool. If we got any more upgrades with that, there more options here. Oh, we're getting to them a little bit better. Still taking the drones a little bit longer to get it knocked out. Got 66. Stone capacity, get that upgraded. There we go. I can get that purity upgraded a bit. Let's see, how much was it to get our next tool? 1 million for a flint pickaxe, primitive pickaxe with a sharp flint head. Looks like we'll be saving up for quite a bit, but we got plenty of upgrades to do in the meantime. Let's unlock quartz. Go and soften it up. Alright. Deeper veins increase the chance from clay to sandstone by 20%. Go ahead and get that upgraded. I think all I got to do now really is get my fracture up. I'll be able to get more, less hits on it. 12,000 for that, I'll hold off. Well, we got level 20 there. Oh, that could also help increase damage to the sandstone layer, yep. 2 hitting it. Oh, maybe 3 hitting it. The drone's helped before. 3 hits. Alright. I guess I can get it in 1 hit on a crit. I was hoping another one was going to spawn so I get 4 in one go, but sometimes it don't work like that. Let's see what we got again. We got World Fracture, Capacity, Deep Veins, Softened Stone. I don't think hardness is much of an issue as much as we need to be able to break it up pretty quick. Alright, well. 6. 4 more upgrades to max that out. I'm gonna get some more capacity. Rarity. Purity, not rarity. Purity. And we'll go ahead and get... Oh! Max number of drones went up. Gotcha. I thought for some reason earlier it said 9. And now it's a max of 20. Okay, well, I'll max out the thruster tuning. And I'll see what I can do. That's it. Almost a little, well, above halfway. We got our bombs. Ah, it was the bombs that I seen was at 9. Alright. Ready? Radar, deeper veins, and stun capacity. Purity. Devastating blow. Crit damage. Coffin stone. Oh, drone pilot. Deploy 10 drones simultaneously. You need to upgrade the pants. The deeper veins increase from clay to sandstone. Let's see, we got 57, 21, 5, and 2. Let's see what we can do with this. Probably wouldn't hurt to try to get more out of it. We're at 200%. Coffin stone should be okay. We'll upgrade that to the max. Chain reaction. Get purity for our clay. Get that once over. And we got one more to max out our blast radius. Oh, max that one out. 15, let's see what we can do here. Upgrade our force focus. That up to 300. Lucky strike. Still capacity. Alright, well. Unlocks the ability to fracture the world and warp. I wonder if this is a prestige. I don't know. I'll save up to unlock it and we'll see what it's about. But I'll probably end the video for part 1 of this after I can figure out what that is, and then we'll pick up where I leave off in the next one. We're about 300, 200 away from unlocking it. Won't be long. Alright. Boom. Alright, world fracture. Fracturing the world resets everything back to a fresh state. In return, gain core fragments for powerful upgrades that will make your next run more effective. Core fragments are earned by gaining resources from sandstone or higher. I have none available and 13 pending. We've almost been an hour into the run. So if I were to fracture the world, I'd get 13. What are we looking at as far as upgrades go? We got Fractured Mind, multiplies fracture by 2. Okay. Geologist Insight, multiply Pierce by 2. Quarry Expansion, expands the maximum rocks in the quarry by 5. I can't even say that word. Anonymous yields. Rocks that spawn at a higher layer now grant a bonus to the dust and resources from their skip layers. Okay. Might be worth it. Geological Haze reduces the time it takes for a new rock to spawn after one is destroyed. How many are there? Predictive Drones. Reduce the idle time for drones after they destroy rocks, allowing them to find a new target faster. Core Saturation. Unlocks the ability for rock layers, the low sandstone, to contribute to core fragment generation. Ah. It's at 100 though. I almost wonder if it'd be worth grinding it out to be able to do that, so we can do more fractures to boost it up later. I wonder if that's worth the grind. Alright, Core Extraction. Removes the max level of Acuity rock layer upgrade and converts a portion of the damage bonus into a chance to find a bonus core fragment whenever that layer is destroyed. 0.1%. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one's kind of I can't even say the word. But you're looking at the end of it, if it stays at plus 0.1, what, 0.1 per 1% at the end of it? If that, no, 0.10%. One and the same. Alright, that's 0.1. That's actually 0.10 right now, so at 10 levels it'll be 1%. Unless it goes from 1 to plus 2 to plus 3 and grows that way, but eventually. Quarry Foreman unlocks the Quarry Foreman feature for configuring the automation of purchasing upgrades. Upgrades in the Foreman also cost core fragments. Not necessary. Increase the number of drones you start with by 2. You got 3 there. Dust multiplier multiplies all dust earnings by 1.3. That's 1. Wait, how many we got? 1, 2, 5, 6. Spoiler alerts. Goes all the way up to diamond, and we are at sandstone. 3 critical hits in a row. Dedicated miner. Play for an hour. We just got 2 more achievements. Lucky Strike and Dedicated Miner. Alright, well. Let's see what we got. 240k. Going to upgrade our final damage to 25. Level 25. Probably won't be able to do that. $30, 20, 15, 15, 25. I think that's enough. Great that. 6. Wow. That upgraded some more. We got 9,000. Spend it wisely. Chain reaction. Resources for break. Has to be. Let's get that max. I wonder how this is let's see, unlock the ability to fracture the world and earn core fragments. How exactly do you earn the core fragments though? Ending. Earned by gaining resources from sandstone or higher. Okay. I guess it's like a random determination if you get points on it or not. like to one hit him, to be honest. See what our drone's got. Okay, 100%. Alrighty, well, I reckon that'll do for this video. We'll pick it back up in another episode. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.